Yo, what's going on, everybody? Oh boy, we have a huge game in college basketball today. We have number one Michigan with a 25-1 record versus number three Duke with a 24-2 record. I'm a big Duke fan, so I'm looking forward to this one. The winner of this game shall probably be number one in the polls. Because number 4 Arizona knocked off number 1 Houston, or number 2 Houston. No, number 4 Houston knocked off number 2 Arizona. Number 4 Arizona knocked off number 2 Houston. There you go. So they're just getting into starting lineups and introductions here. So again, I obviously can't show the screen or I would get copyright. So I'll be narrating and commenting on the game. Both these teams look very good. They look like they could be Final Four teams this year. I think Duke's going to take this one. I think I'm going to say Duke 76, Michigan 73. Something along those lines. Let me go ahead and update the thumbnail. I need to go ahead and update that thumbnail. I have a good thumbnail picked out for this. All right, let's try this thumbnail. See how that looks. Oh, yeah, I like that thumbnail a lot better. Track some new people here. This is something new I've really started on the channel. This is only our second live sporting event where I'm commentating. Our first was the Daytona 500. It went very successful. We had 90 viewers on the Daytona 500 total. Now, there was a lot of people that would come in and come out, but it's going to be a new thing we're doing on the channel, though. Some live commentary. And hopefully Duke walks out with a W. Don't forget in the chat to say who you got winning the game, Michigan or Duke. I got a feeling we're already going to get a lot of people clicking in and clicking out. Because, again, I don't know what they expect. They expect this is I'm going to point at the television and get a copyright because it's not happening. So, also seen Cincinnati blew out Kansas today. Kansas is a pretty inconsistent team. Colorado defeated Oklahoma State 83-69. We have Duke in white, Michigan in yellow. So I have my colors flipped for the thumbnail. Whoopsie. Capital Showcase. What the hell? Is this a neutral site? That's weird. All right, Michigan with the ball. We've tipped off officially. They're running a screen. Shuffled back to, it's a loop. It's an alley-oop. And Michigan puts the first bucket on the board. They're up 2-0, 19:26 left in the first half. Duke now with the ball, dribbling it up the court. Pass to the wing. Feeding it to Cam Boozer in the post, who feeds it immediately back out for three. No good. Rebound Duke. Back out to number 3 for three and missed again. Michigan rebound. Good start for Michigan here. We have a whistle. It's like a reach-in foul by Duke. You don't want to pick up those fouls early. It's going to cause you to get it to the bonus sooner. Not a good idea. All right, Michigan now with the ball, inbounding the ball underneath the basket. Duke player falls. Michigan with the bucket on mid-range shot. They're up 4-0 early in the game. 18:52 left in the first half. Duke driving. Slam dunk. Cut the lead down to 2. Michigan with the ball now. Setting up another screen. Pick and roll. Long three-pointer by Michigan. No good. Duke with the rebound. They drive it up the floor. They're setting up their play. Cam Boozer feeds it into the middle. A fake, a shimmy, and a shake. No good, but Cam Boozer with the offensive rebound. Fouled on the floor. A frustration foul there by Michigan, but they're still up 4-2 with 17:25 left in the first half. You know, I wonder if college basketball will ever go to quarters instead of halves, or be able to advance the ball to midcourt like the women's game has. I don't know if that'd be better or worse for the game. What do you guys think? Duke, 3 from the corner to take the lead. They're up 5-4 now. 17:36 left in the first half. They've scored 5 in a row. Michigan now driving, getting to the rim. A shot and the bucket for Michigan. Now up 6-5 with a free throw coming on the and one. It was Linderborg with the and one here. And the shot is no good. Cam Boozer with the rebound, as he so often does. Duke now strolling up the court, setting up their pick and roll. There's a foul. Who's it on? John Shire, 4th season as head coach for Duke. He's the fastest to 100 wins in NCAA history. Duke inbounding the ball underneath the basket. It was a foul on Michigan. Deflection, and Michigan with the ball. They're running it fast in transition here. Another lob. And Lindenberg with the finish. Michigan up 8-5. With 16:55 left in the first. Duke drives hard for a layup. No good, but foul. And the first free throw upcoming here for Caleb Foster. Sophomore, only averaging about 5 points a game, makes his first free throw. It's now 8-6, Michigan. And the second one is good as well. 8-7 with 16:53 left. Michigan with the ball. And they fire a three. No good. Rebound, Duke. Cam Boozer with the ball. Kicks it out. Duke for three for the quarter. It's good. Duke goes up 10-8. Michigan quickly to the rim. Bucket and the foul. 10-10 game. 16:24 left. First half. This game hasn't disappointed yet. Duke's got to watch out. It's foul trouble so far. I'll say that. Michigan going to the line now with a chance to take the lead. And it's Lindenberg, who already has 6 points today. Makes it Michigan with the 1 point lead. Michigan appears to be playing man-to-man. I thought for a second they were in zone. Cam Boozer, been really passive so far, been more of a passer than a scorer today. In my opinion, the best player in college basketball. He dishes out a good pass there and a slam dunk. Duke takes the lead 12-11 with 15:45 left in the first half. Out of bounds. Ball stays with Michigan. 15:46. We take our first commercial break. So far, a good game. Just as good as advertised. Duke's making its 3-point shots. Michigan's able to get to the foul line and get inside. And we'll see which style is more likely to win. I'd like to see Cam Boozer do a little more as far as the scoring goes. Maybe that'll open up for him later. If you're Michigan, you got to close out better on your threes. Or contest better on your threes, I'm guessing. I mean, Duke seems like they're easy going with the three-pointer so far. We'll see how these coaches make adjustments. Now that we're on commercial, let me go ahead and say, if we get to 300 subscribers, I will do the karaoke live stream. We're currently sitting at 260 subscribers on the channel. Thank you. It's funny because I put up my Epstein video and lost 2 subscribers, then I gained a sub. So, controversy cuts both ways sometimes, right? I'm just, when it comes to this channel, I'm just doing whatever I want, guys. I like talking about sports. I like talking about movies, games, politics, you name it, all of it. So that's just the way it is. I'm sure there'll be people. Like I said, there's already been, 2, 3 people that's come in here. They see it's just me talking, and they're out. I don't know what to say. The plan tomorrow is to stream Lakers Celtics. We'll see how that goes. No promises, no guarantees, but that would be the running plan. I got the ESPN app, so I know how long the commercials are. The commercials are wrapping up right now. We're talking Cameron Boozer. I bet you he'll be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. I think he's better than Cooper Flagg. I do. I think I'd rather have Cam Boozer than Cooper Flagg. To me, he just seems stronger, more imposing, and still has all the attributes that Cooper Flagg had. Yeah, I mean, Zion Williamson, Player of the Year 2019, Cooper Flagg last year, and now Cam Boozer. Boozer's got better stats than both of them. Boozer's still he's averaging more than 10 rebounds a game. He's got kind of like that Jokic stuff where he stuffs that stat sheet, not on purpose necessarily. They only got Cam Boozer as the number 3 prospect in the NBA draft. That's crazy. He's number 1 in my book. Michigan for 3. It's good. Drains it. They're up 14-12 now on Duke with about 15:30 left in the first. Cam Boozer now at the ball. Fires a pass. Out on the wing now. Out to the other wing. Boozer sets up a screen. 3-pointer Duke. In and out. Oh, good. Michigan with the rebound. Driving up the floor now. Michigan for 3. It's good. Drained it from the corner. Michigan now up 17-12. Their biggest lead of the day with 14:54 left in the first. 9-2 run the last minute and a half. Duke now with the ball. Cam Boozer driving inside. Layup. It's good. That's what I want to see from Boozer. 17-14 now. 14:40 remaining. Michigan with the ball. Lob inside to Lindenberg. It's good. Michigan up 19-14. 14 and a half minutes left in the first half. Lindenberg already has 12 points. He's almost outscored Duke himself. I think Lindenberg's getting our thumbnail too. Cam Boozer for 3. Ill-advised shot. Contested. No good. Huge lob down to Michigan, but Cam Boozer was able to swat it away, but the ball stays with Michigan. They're going to have to find a way to slow Lindenberg down without fouling, or it's going to be a long day for Duke. Michigan inbound underneath the basket. Drives inside, no good. Deflection off Duke. It looked like that was off Michigan, but they call it off Duke. Michigan ball. Duke players want a challenge. Shire, I think, is going to challenge. I mean, you got to do it quick. You have all those assistant coaches watching the tablet, and they have to decide right then and there how fast do they want to challenge something. To me, that ball in live time looked like it was off Michigan. And I think that's what the call is going to be changed to. It's a shame you got to use your challenge so early on that. But it's so obvious there. I don't think there's any kind of camera angle where that goes off Duke. I would be stunned if this is not reversed. Every Duke player immediately wanted a challenge. I know that happens a little too often in the game, but yeah, this one should be a quick one, a quick review, quick overturn. It's a shame to use your challenge so early, though. $14-1 left in the first. Michigan up 19-14. Yeah, Michigan. And Duke now with the ball after successfully winning that challenge. Cam Boozer, top of the key, drives inside, blocked, but they call foul. Michigan stunned. They thought it was a clean block, and they called it a foul. I'd really like a second look at that one. I don't think Michigan's going to use their challenge. Cam Boozer at the line. First free throw. Good. All right, we're getting a look at it now. His arm was, yeah. Yeah, his arm was kind of hit too, so that's part of it. Arm before ball. Cam Boozer's second free throw, good. He made them both. It's 19-16 Michigan. With the ball. Duke with the steal. Pass back to Boozer. Boozer passes it up. Kick ball. Wait, they didn't stop it. They didn't blow the whistle. They just continued to play. Cam Boozer now, top of the key. Driving inside, kicking it out. Duke for the tie. Got it! We're all tied up at 19 with 13 minutes to go in the first. What a pass by Cam Boozer. Michigan now working the ball around the world. Posting up against Cam Boozer. Drove him right back into the basket. I'm a little surprised by that. Michigan up 21-19, 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. Duke for three. It's good. Duke with the lead, 22-21. Let's go. Michigan now driving. No good. Rebound. Fell down. Ball batted. On the ground. It's a hustle. It's a struggle. It should be a jump ball, I believe. Possession arrow to Duke. I prefer possession arrow over jump ball. What do you guys think? I think jump ball sucks as a play. Now Duke with the ball with a 1-point lead. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Driving. No good. Tip in. No. Calling it Michigan ball. We'll take another commercial break. 11:50 left. Duke up 22-21. Michigan ball when we get back. So what do you guys think about the game so far? What do you guys think about the game so far? Is it good? Oh, man, we're taking a little break. Some other scores around the league. Alabama leads LSU 43-40 at half. Yeah, in my sports calendar, when the Super Bowl's over, my focus switches to college basketball. I'm not saying it's the only sport I watch. I watch plenty of other sports, but I'm saying my focus, once football is over, switches to college basketball. And once college basketball is over, my big focus switches to the NBA. Now, once that's over, usually you got stuff like Wimbledon going on. This year the World Cup will be going on. Sometimes it's the Olympics. You're kind of fucking around in summer a little bit, right? And then football's the focus again. The focus. College and then NFL. Because college will start before NFL does. And I do hear we're getting a college basketball video game. That would be really cool. I'd check that out. I've not been a fan of NBA 2K for years. I feel like the shot mechanic's just broken. I just shoot like shit on the game. So, I don't like to play it. It's the least realistic of all the sporting games because none of the scores match the scores of a regular game. I could at least say yes, in Madden sometimes the scores could be really low, but I've seen plenty of Madden games where the scores could be high too. Baseball seems realistic with the scores sometimes and how the play is, but basketball, not so much. Oh. Lindenberg be inbounding the ball here for Michigan. As we pick up action, 11:50 left in the first half. Duke up 22-21. Again, Arizona did defeat Houston 73-66 earlier, so the win in this game most likely number one in the polls. Or Michigan maybe remaining number one in the polls. Michigan drives. Blocked a second time. Duke with the ball. Top of the key. Cam Boozer's blocked and fell down. Michigan now running it 2-on-1. Foul. No good on the shot. 11 minutes left in the first half. Michigan with a chance to take the lead on the shooting foul. I think you're seeing some high-quality play out there from some super serious title contenders. No good on the first free throw. The best Michigan could do now is tie. Caleb Foster's checking out of the game. He has 8 points. He's made an impact, especially from deep. But he has 2 fouls. And needs to sit some time out. He missed both free throws. Duke retains the lead and now has the ball. Fed in the post. Cam Boozer currently not in the game. Hopefully not injured. Michigan strips and steals the ball. Now they're running in transition. Pull up 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Off Michigan. Michigan player immediately jumps up demanding a challenge. 10.5 minutes left in the first. Duke up 22-21. Will Michigan challenge? These ref crews, they missed it out of bounds earlier. This one's off the Duke player. Clearly off the Duke player. I mean, Michigan needs to challenge this. They do not. That's the second time the refs have missed it out of bounds. And you know, I didn't know that one in live time quite as obviously, but it was. Michigan would have won the challenge. They didn't do it. And Duke ends up scoring 2 and now takes a 24-21 lead. The difference in this game was the challenges. Duke challenged theirs. They won their challenge. Michigan just did not challenge theirs. That's assistant coaching right there. Air ball three-pointer. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Duke up 24-21. Taking control of this game a little bit here. A long 2 by Duke. Ill-advised. No good. I'm not against the mid-range, but those long 2s don't feel great to take. Michigan with a 3 to tie the game. 24 all. 9.5 to go in the first half. Lindenberg, 15 points. It's on pace for 60 if he keeps this up. I didn't know Pete Maravich was out there today. Shimmy, a shake, a bake, a no good 3. Man, Duke's jacking up too many shots too quick and not running their offense. Lindenberg with the ball. Pump fakes, pass inside. Michigan now. Strip ball comes out, recovers. Fall away jumper, mid-range. Michigan makes the 2. They retake the lead 26-24 with 8:45 to go in the first half. A whistle and a foul. They're calling this offensive foul against Duke. How in the world can they get away with that? John Shire looks pissed. I'm stunned right now. Isaiah Evans has to check out. He's got 5 points and 2. Well, you know what? Yeah, on second look, I'm not stunned. He shoved the shit out of him. Okay, I did miss that in live time. My bad. I'm not gonna say that's a bad call. I'll be fair. I'll be the mayor of fair. Michigan went out with the ball. They're calling something here. I say a Michigan offensive foul. Now Duke has the ball. Cam Boozer's back in the game. Drives to the rim and good. 26 all with 8 to go in the first. 6 points, 4 assists for Boozer today. Duke was able to hold their own while he was on the bench. That's a win for them. Because as much as you want to win this game, you can't have Cam Boozer playing 40 minutes a night running ragged before you get to the NCAA tournament also. I'm not going to say it's load management. It's just part of normal play. Guys don't play 40 minutes every single night, especially at Cam Boozer's size. He's allowed a break or 2. Now Duke with the ball here. A 3. Bounces no good. Michigan with the recovery here. I believe they called a timeout. I mean, no, they called a foul on Michigan here. Yeah, rightfully so with that grab there. Andy Marr, only 2 points, already 3 fouls. He may have to sit the rest of the first half, and he's a big deal for them. He sets up all their screens, and he's their big guy underneath that can help neutralize Boozer. This completely changes the game here. All right, now we're going to commercial. Who wants to see my dog? Doodles. Doodles. Doodoo. Woo woo. Woo. You a ham on cam? You ham on camera? Are you a good girl? You a good girl? All right. She wants to burrow under the blanket. Oh, we got an NBA triple header tomorrow. Like I said, I may stream the last game of that triple header. It's 2 games on ABC, the last game on NBC. First game, it's the Cleveland Cavs versus who are they playing? The Thunder, OKC Thunder. Second game is Nuggets and Warriors. And the final game, the one we might stream tomorrow, it's Celtics Lakers. So, all right. We got a like on the stream. Thanks a lot. We're currently in a commercial here. Game's good so far. It's back and forth. Oh, when do the NBA playoffs start? Usually around like April 20th. If you're talking college basketball, that's usually like the middle of March for the NCAA tournament. If you're talking NBA, it's like the middle of April. But yeah, tomorrow we might be doing some Celtics Lakers streaming. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm a Duke fan for college basketball, so I got my blue shirt on rooting for Duke. Oh. I'm surprised the Pistons are this good. Yeah, I mean the East is a weak conference. The Pistons took a huge jump up. Somebody had to. Giannis isn't able to carry the Bucks anymore. Tatum's hurt for the Celtics, and for Indiana, we know Halliburton's hurt. Make no mistake, Arizona Wildcats will be the team to beat. You know, I know what? Arizona's really good. I'm not going to lie. They just beat Houston. I almost feel like their loss versus Kansas was a fluke. Like, I feel like they probably should have beat Kansas. They got a tough schedule going on right now. But that'll make them better in the tournament. Yeah, on the road, down 2 players. I mean, like I said, that's the reason. Yeah, plus winning at Kansas is hard, except if you're Cincinnati, apparently. But it don't matter. They're going to end up being a 1 seed, most likely, in the NCAA tournament. You can't do any better going into the tournament. So, Michigan with the ball, 26 all, 4-3, no good. Duke with the rebound. Drives it up the floor. Kick out to Cam Boozer. Duke, mid-range jumper, not good. Hits the back iron. Michigan with the ball again. There's pushing and shoving and players falling. No foul. Michigan deep three, no good. Duke rebound. Kick it out to Cam Boozer. Drives it. Slams it. No good. Cam Boozer maybe hurt. Oh, no, he's getting up just fine. Cam Boozer went to slam it down and wasn't able to get high enough. He has an argument that he was fouled there. And it's 6:04 left in the first, still tied 26. He was fouled. Looks like he's at the foul line. First free throw. No good. And he's about ready to shoot the second free throw here. It's up. It's good. Duke with the lead, 27-26. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Michigan now at the wing. Now top of the key, running screen. Lindenberg currently not on the floor. The ball was stolen. Duke stole the ball and then was immediately fouled by Michigan. Still up 27-26 with 5:39 to go in the first. Good steal. Good clean steal there. A little bit of an acting job on the foul, but he was fouled on a reach in. They're in the bonus, so Duke's going straight to the line here. It's a 1-1. I kind of wish the NBA would go to 1-1s. I think they're more interesting. Missed the free throw. Michigan with the rebound. 5.5 to go in the first. They're running a lot of motion here in their offense. Get it inside. Slam dunk. What a move. Double clutch. Michigan up 28-27. Oh, okay, Eli. That's fine. Yeah, if you guys are looking for the main broadcast of this game, it's on ESPN. So, like, I welcome you guys to, if you're going to watch it and listen to my commentary also, or if you're just listening to my commentary, thanks for showing up. Looks like number 3 for Michigan's hurt. Again, I don't pay attention to college basketball till after the Super Bowl is over. I got to learn some of these guys' names. Duke now with the ball. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cam Boozer. Caught it, passed it back. Passed inside of the post. Driving. Nice shot. Duke retakes the lead. 29-28. 4:45 to go in the first. Michigan with the ball. We got dumbass player 1 to 10. Michigan with a long 3. No good. Michigan with the rebound. They drive. They kick. They drive. He shoots. He scores. High off the glass. Michigan up 30-29. 4:15 left in the first. Duke with the ball. Foul. If it's a reach in, it's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-on-1. The dog is wagging his tail. Oh, did you see that? Wait, you saw it on stream? Oh, wait a minute. I got to get the other dog up here. Come here, boy. Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Little man. Come here. Little man. Come here. You want it up here? Was it this dog? Come here, Doodles. Michigan with the ball now. Doodles. Come here. You can hop this. Okay, now I can't see what's going on. Guys. Michigan scores. They're up 32-29. 3:30 left in the first. Oh, shit. Oh. Was this dog? Is that the tail you saw wagging? No, he's got a white tail. Well, white. I guess white and black. Are you good, boy? Oh, you want to say hi to the camera? Timeout. We're going to commercial. Michigan's up 32-29. 3:11 left in the first. And now that we're going to commercial, though, we can talk about my dog. Stop being dramatic. Hey, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? You're not going to hop that. That's a 15-foot drop. Oh! No, yeah, I'm just kidding. He's all right. What? PS Plus is raising prices. Okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. Dude, they better fucking not, dude. I'm so... PS Plus, the lowest tier. Online should be free to play, dude. This is fucking ridiculous, man. This is what happens when you don't have competition. All right. PS Plus raising prices. Okay, so far it's not confirmed. So yeah, that is the reason why they get you stuck in premium to do that. The streaming one. I always tell people, the classic games they offer, they don't offer that much. They should offer more. So I always thought the extra tier was the better tier. Now, what I did do is I did lower mine back down to essential, but that takes place September 10th. So I'm still going to get PS Plus extra for the next few months, but I'll start off September just paying for essential. And when I feel like there's enough games necessary, I'll go back up to extra. So I just balance it between extra and essential and save a few bucks, basically. I have extra now, and Monday I plan on doing a Spider-Man stream. So I kind of checked out all the other PS Plus extra games earlier this week, especially when I thought I couldn't stream gameplay. Nothing really stood out to me worth playing on stream, but I am excited to do Spider-Man 2. All right, we're back for commercial. Michigan at the line. First free throw good. Michigan takes a 4-point lead now in this back and forth game. Second free throw, no good. Duke with the ball. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Michigan's up 33-29. Lindenberg has 16 points for Michigan. Boozer inside. Shot, no good. Michigan player on the ground. It's Lindenberg. He's back up. Duke with the score. Cut the lead to 2. And if you guys stick around for halftime, we'll make an open chat. We'll discuss anything you want to discuss. 2.5 minutes to go. Michigan with the ball here. 4-3. No good. It looked like a good form, a good shot, but just in and out. Duke with the ball. Chance to tie or take the lead. Top of the key. Feed it to the post. Too far. Michigan with the steal. And right now they're just setting up an offense. They're setting up a pick and roll. They're all just kind of holding and delaying and waiting. Everybody's kind of standing around. I don't know what this kind of play is, but they need to move around and do some sort of motion. They're just waiting. Look at this. The play clock's down to 5. And Duke is just all over him. Ball goes out of bounds. Duke ball. I have no idea what Michigan was setting up on offense here. That was a lot of standing around, nobody moving for no reason. If I was Michigan's coach, I would be beyond pissed. That didn't make any sense at all. Duke now with the ball. 1:45 to go in the first. Kicks it inside. Down 2. Chance to tie or take the lead. And what's the call here? Is this against Michigan? The ball ended up behind the backboard. Boozer ended up on the ground. Everybody's looking around confused. Eli says, this game I'm playing wants me to donate 1 million gold, which is the game's Gil, like Final Fantasy, to build a bridge and get a title. Yeah, I would say fuck that. Cam Boozer inside and scores. We are tied at 33 with 1:15 left in the first half. Boozer has 9 points, 3 of 5 shooting today. Michigan here with the ball. We got a minute left in this half, guys. 1 minute left. Michigan, no good. Short shot there. Misses the front end of the iron. Duke with the ball now. Cam Boozer setting up on the inside. Duke player falls down. No call. Gets the pass out somehow. Fake a 3. Now a real 3. In and out. No good. 25 seconds left. Michigan can hold for the final shot of the half. And that's what it looks like they're going to do. Good idea, Eli. Less than 10 seconds now. Michigan's moving. 3. No good. Duke has the ball. Oh, what a mistake! What a mistake by Michigan! They pushed the Duke player down with 0.8 seconds left in the half. in a situation where they're going to the line on a bonus. That's just free points you could be giving Duke. If you don't do anything at all right there, the half just ends. You end up tied. Frustration foul. Michigan's coach is pissed it was called, but it had to be called. He was pushed. A 1-1 now for Duke. The chance to take the lead. He makes it. 34-33 Duke with a second free throw coming. Michigan is only 2 for 6 from the free throw line today. Duke is 6 of 9. Michigan's been in foul trouble most of the day. They make the second shot. Duke's up 35-33. And we are at halftime. What a good game. Back and forth, several lead changes and ties. Michigan's coach is pissed. He's already running to the referee to complain some more. Michigan's one loss was January 10th to Wisconsin. Dusty May, Michigan's coach, not happy. You can tell he's pissed off. I think second half adjustments. We'll talk a little second half adjustments here. For Michigan, they have got to stop fouling. Like, quit fucking fouling if you're Michigan. As a Duke fan, I say keep it going, personally. But, yeah. And if you're Duke, your best adjustment here is you just need to get better quality shots. They jacked up a little too many threes. They jacked up too many shots that weren't good-looking shots. They got to be more careful with the ball. But, yeah. Those would be my adjustments. We got a little while before we get to the second half. I don't have a whole lot more to say on adjustments here for Duke or Michigan. It's a good game. So we could talk anything you guys want to talk about, which we do anyway, but let's do that while it's halftime. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't seem like these 9 a.m. Eastern time uploads for videos are really working out all that great on the channel. They're not getting many views. Shorts are doing okay, but just don't think my audience is up early. So I saw an ad on here for the hot honey egg McMuffin, and they also have a hot honey like chicken sandwich at McDonald's. I've tried them both. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I don't know why they don't have a hot honey cheeseburger, because I'd probably try that on the cheeseburger. So oh shit. All right, who wants to see a dog? Look. Look who it is. Doodles. Are you happy? Say hi to your people. You're so cute. You gonna say hi to your people? Oh, the gecko lizard just showed up on screen. She doesn't like the gecko lizard. Come on now. Come on. It's just a little lizard cartoon. All right. We got about 11 minutes of halftime left. So let's predict the winners of tomorrow's NBA triple header. I think the Thunder's going to beat the Cavs. I think the Nuggets will beat the Warriors, and I think my Celtics are going to beat the Lakers. And if you guys have any news, notes, or nuggets about the Winter Olympics, let me know. I have watched basically none of it. I'm not going to lie. I'm much more likely to watch the Summer Olympics than the Winter Olympics. But I do hear our hockey teams are doing very well in the USA. West Virginia beat Oklahoma 72-40. Reading off some scores around college basketball today. Virginia Tech beat Wake Forest 82-63. Florida State beat Clemson 70-65. Pitt beat Notre Dame 73-68. Iowa State and BYU's on late tonight. I can't do the late games, guys. I'm an old man. I fall asleep too early. SMU beat Boston College 94-70. That 94. That's pretty high for a college basketball game. Got about 8.5 minutes of halftime left. Duke is up 35-33. Remember my score prediction before the game, I had Duke winning 76-73. So my prediction's not looking too bad. Georgia beat Texas today 91-80. What is going on over there? You heard the Longhorns basketball team is ass. Yeah, pretty much. Let's look at their record. I don't know. Let's see. They're not ranked. Let's see. What's the Longhorns record? Oh shit! I put baseball in basketball. All right, so the Texas Longhorns, they're 17-10. They might make the NCAA tournament, but they're gonna have to win more games. So I mean, it's not. I mean, they're borderline in. But their schedule's not really great. They got to play Florida. They're ranked 12th. They got to play A&M. They got to play 20th ranked Arkansas. and then Oklahoma. That's how they finished the regular season. They beat LSU this year. They beat Missouri. They beat Ole Miss. Those are good wins. They beat South Carolina. They actually on a little bit of a roll because prior to losing today to Georgia, they were on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-game win streak. They beat Oklahoma earlier in the year. They lost to Auburn. They beat Georgia the first time they played. They lost to Kentucky. They lost to A&M the first time. They beat Vandy, who was ranked 19th at the time. They beat Alabama, who was ranked 25th at the time. They lost to Tennessee. They lost to Mississippi State. They lost to UConn. UConn's a good team now. So hi, Kitty. Are you a good boy? You want to say hi to the camera? Yeah, Cincinnati beating Kansas shocked me today. They're showing highlights of that game right now on ESPN. And it's not just that they beat them, it's the way they beat them. They pulled away and they ended up winning 84-68. Kansas does not lose at home often. You good, kitty? Looks like they're coming out the locker room. There's a bunch of Michigan fans in the stands here wearing full yellow suits with yellow top hats. It's kind of funny. We got less than 4 minutes left of halftime. Capital Showcase. I don't know why it's the Capital Showcase. It should be a home and home series. You know, there's a lot of talk that the NFL is going to be putting more games on Netflix, more games on YouTube, more games on Amazon. There's even talk that Amazon could get Sunday Night Football. Guys, I will be beyond outraged. I even have fucking Amazon. I don't care. But I would be beyond outraged if Amazon ends up with the Sunday Night Football package. That's stupid. None of these streaming games do better than over-the-air antenna. Basic cable, whatever. I'm all right with Amazon getting Thursday night package, but NBC just had they got a sports deal going where they have basically Sunday night sports year round, because what they did is they have Sunday night football, but it leads into them doing Sunday night basketball. And when that's over, it leads them into doing Sunday night baseball, because they took Sunday night baseball away from ESPN. So NBC is getting the top sporting events for Sunday nights which is the best ratings. So very smart of NBC. And they should try to keep it that way, right? Yeah, if you know that there's Sunday, you got Sunday night football, Sunday night basketball, Sunday night baseball, all on NBC. That's just huge. And they just showed a commercial for Super Bowl 61. I shit you not. They already showed a commercial for Super Bowl 61, and that's because it's going to be on ABC and ESPN, the Disney networks. Because now we're in a 40-year rotation for which network hosts the Super Bowl. For a long time, we've been in a 3-year rotation where it was CBS, NBC, and Fox. ABC has gotten back on the train. ABC has not done coverage for a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 40. That was when the Steelers beat the Seahawks with Ben Roethlisberger. Since then, they lost their rights to cover the game, and NBC took their spot. Now, if you want to go years prior, it used to be a 2-network rotation with NBC and CBS. And then once, for a little while there, football left NBC, and when it was Fox, it was a 3-network rotation. When they added ABC after a while, and then NBC lost its rights to Fox when Fox got some football, and it was Fox, ABC, CBS. And then, like I said, ABC lost its rotation when they moved Monday Night Football to ESPN, but then they moved Sunday Night Football back to NBC when it was on ESPN for a while. But now all 4 networks are getting a chance to host the Super Bowl once every 4 years. So they're making a big push about that. Speaking of Disney, Toy Story 5 trailer looked fucking awesome. I cannot wait to see this movie in theaters. There are some good movies this year. I mean, usually I like horror movies the most. And there are definitely some horror movies that are good. Like, I'm excited for Scream 7 next week. But there's a lot of other kinds of movies, like the Mario movie, Toy Story 5, Scary Movie coming back. There's a lot of good movies. Like, there's video game adaptation movies. There's that Michael Jackson movie. So, yeah, there's a lot more than just horror this year. There's a lot of years where 9 out of 10 times I'm watching horror movies. It honestly looks good, better than 4 at least. Yeah, I think 4 is not a bad movie, but it's just hard to be. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 is the perfect trilogy of movies, basically. The highest rated trilogy of movies ever. It's like Back to the Future trilogy. It's really good. Second half has started. Duke is at the foul line already. 3 is the best, in your opinion? 3 has a really good moment at the end. But and I like 2 a lot also, but I like the original. I gotta go with the original if I had to pick one. Usually when it's close, I side with the original movie. Michigan with the ball. Down 36-33, 19:26 to go in the game. Underneath the basket, no good. Blocked by Cameron Boozer. Duke with the ball, running up the floor. Top of the key. Pass deflected off Michigan. Ball stays with Duke. 18:57 to go. Duke up 36-33. 15 on the shot clock here. Let's go, Duke. Let's go, Duke. Cam Bruiser showing some moves. What a pass inside. Duke up 5 now, matching their biggest lead of the day, 38-33. 18 and a half to go. Michigan's being smothered here. Duke's on a 9-0 run that goes back to the end of the first half and beginning of the second half here. Foul. Michigan should be going to the line here in Lindenberg. Michigan, I think, is going to have to be careful. If they're not careful, Duke will start pulling away. First free throw by Lindenberg is good, cutting the lead to 4. All right. Makes the second free throw. Duke is up 38-35 with the ball now. 18:15 to play. Cam Boozer triple teamed, kicks it out. Block stuffed by Michigan, out of bounds. 18:04 to go. Ball stays with Duke, 10 on the shot clock. Cam Boozer initiates the offense quite often. Duke for 3, they drain it. Duke has their biggest lead of the day, up 41-35, 17:45 to go in the game. Michigan now tries to answer and respond. They're going to call the reach-in foul. Duke players look rejected here. They think it's a ticky-tack call. And I don't blame them. It looked ticky-tack to me. Michigan now inbounding the ball from underneath the basket. Contested too, no good. Duke with the rebound. For 3, no good. Kind of a quick trigger there, in my opinion. Michigan now with the ball. Is that going to be a jump ball, a tie-up, or are they going to call a foul? Looks like a foul on Duke. Now they're racking up the fouls. Michigan now 4-3. It's good. Cutting the lead in half, cutting the deficit in half. Duke is up 41-38. 16:45 to go with the ball. There's a foul. Refs are calling it tight. Any contact at all, they're blowing the whistle right now. They're just playing this a little too tight for my liking. I say let the kids play a little bit. Duke inbounding. Boozer in the mid-range. Holding, passing. Back to Boozer. Kicks out 4-3 in the corner. No good. It was a good play. Didn't mind the shot selection. Michigan now with a chance to tie with the 3. And they take it, and it's no good. Ball out on Michigan on the rebound. Duke ball up 41-38, 16-16 to play. All right. Let's see what Duke does. Inside for Cameron Boozer. He's blocked, but Duke gets the rebound. No good. Cameron Boozer gets the rebound. No good. Then the ball goes out of bounds off Duke. Wow, I can't believe. At one point, Cameron Boozer by himself underneath the basket, and they don't end up with points there. That's crazy. Now we got 15:57 left in the game. Duke up 3, and we're going to commercial break. Duel in the district. They are in Washington, D.C. today for a neutral site game between Michigan and Duke. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. We probably got about 40 more minutes left in this stream before the game is over, if I had to guess. Forgive my yawning. No, we could argue. I would say if we're going to go back to the Toy Story discussion, it being something that was worth talking about. I do believe every Toy Story's been worse than the previous one. Like, I think 1 is better than 2, 2 is better than 3, 3 is better than 4. But I'll say this. 1, 2, and 3 are neck and neck with each other. It's not much of a drop-off for me. But there's a big drop-off between 3 and 4. I mean, 4 is not a bad movie, but it's not the same level of awesomeness as 1 and 2 and 3. But 5 looks fucking great. Looks awesome. You don't like 4 because of how they treated Woody in it? Yeah, Woody's always been treated like shit, though. Like, he was treated badly in 2 also. Like, they always make you feel like what they do to Woody, they make you feel sympathy for Woody. If you actually notice, that's the theme in all the Toy Story movies. Think about it. Toy Story 1, what happened? Buzz showed up. So you feel bad for Woody because he's being replaced by Buzz. Toy Story 2, what happens? He thinks he's getting thrown away in the garage sale or whatever. And that dude takes him in. He thinks Andy's abandoned him. And in Toy Story 3, that same attitude goes on with all the toys again, where none of the toys get played with, including Buzz or including Woody. So then, and of course, what happened to Woody in 4. But it's just one of those things where Woody is always the sympathetic character. So yeah, you're not going to like how they treated him. All right, we're back. Michigan has the ball. Deep in the post. Off the glass, it's good. Duke still up 41-40 though. 15 and a half to go in the game with ball. Michigan's Andy Mara, number 15, is 7'3". He was the one who made the shot for Michigan. I knew he was tall. I didn't know he was that damn tall. Mara, and speaking of Mara, he just blocked it. Michigan had the ball. Looks like a Duke foul. Boozer now with 3 fouls. Yeah, Andy Mara's just really fucking tall. Now Michigan with a chance to take the lead with the 2 or a 3. Mara, double team, kicks out. Corner 3 for Lindenberg. Open, but no good. Boozer with the rebound for Duke. Duke pushing it up the floor now for 3. No good. Boozer with the rebound, though. Kick out. Drive. Layup. Good. Duke takes the 3-point lead. 43-40. 14 and a half to go in the game. Caleb Foster with 10 points today for Duke. Mara, top of the key. Michigan, deep, long, ill-advised 3. No good. Boozer with the rebound. He eats those up. Duke now driving. Michigan's Elliot Cadeau is 0 for 4 from 3 with no points today. He needs to stop jacking up shots. That's what I would be telling him if I was the Michigan's coach. Deep inside. No good. Mara with the block. Off Michigan's foot. Ball stays with Duke. I don't know why these guys think they could just dunk over Mara or just get a layup around Mara. Mara's 7'3". Use your brain. He's pressuring the inbounder right now. Duke gets it in, though. 3, no good. But a rebound there. No one was under the basket for Michigan. Another long 3 by Duke. Stop jacking up threes. Can we stop jacking up threes? Please. Please. Try some 2s. Do something else. As a Duke fan, it's getting frustrating to see all these missed 3s. I think Michigan's getting called here for a push. The ball stays with Duke. But for the love of God, can we stop jacking up ill-advised 3s? To get it inside for 2, it's good. There you go. Thank you. Duke up 45-40. Michigan with the ball. 13 and a half to play. Michigan for 3. No good. Rebound. Quick 2. Duke leads 45-42 with about 13 minutes to play. Duke now jacks up a 3. Whoa, would you be surprised? No good. Cameron Boozer with the rebound, though. Ball stays with Duke. He's bailing him out time and time again with those offensive rebounds. Now Boozer says, fuck this, I'm taking it myself. He scores the bucket and one. Duke's up 47-42, free throw pending. That's what I want to see more of, guys. Like, flat out. Stop jacking up the threes, feed it to Boozer, slam that shit in the hole. Duke does that, I think they win the NCAA tournament. Boozer, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He's like Jokic. College basketball style. Free throw no good, though. Michigan with the ball. 12 and a half to play. Down 5. Screen set up by Mara. And Michigan's not getting any good looks at all. Shot clock running down. They jack up a 3. No good. But Michigan can't save the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Duke's ball with 12-11 left. Ball goes in the commentator's table. Oh, fuck. All right, let's go. Come on. Play on. What the fuck's happening? Michigan just called timeout. Or are they challenging this? What is there to challenge? Seriously, what is there to challenge? That ball is off Michigan. Well, we went to a commercial, which is also going to suck because when we go under 12, which is only 11 seconds away of game time, there'll be another commercial for the under 12 timeout. So, if you haven't already liked the stream, please consider liking. I'd appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. What we doing? How we feeling, chat? You got Duke. You got Michigan. You don't give a shit. Just let me know. Damn fucking. Ow, fuck. Ah. Oh, fuck. I tell you, streaming a game, doing commentary on a game is a lot more tiring than doing video game stream. Well, it's funny because I always wanted to do sports commentary growing up. And you know, I basically that didn't happen. But I basically will commentary at home by myself sometimes even. Or if I'm with like friends or family, sometimes I'll catch myself doing a little bit of commentary or analyzation as well, especially in football when it comes to analyzing. I'll be like, hey, that defense is in cover 2, watch out for this, and stuff like that. I catch myself doing that. I would say it's going to run smoother when I do the NBA than college basketball because I'll know the names a little better. I'm a little more familiar with NBA players than I am college players. So Yeah, Michigan is challenging. But yeah, by the time this is all kind of practice for the NFL season. By the time we get to the NFL season, I will be tip top shape for commentary. Okay, what's the call going to be? I'm still waiting. We went through a full fucking 3-minute commercial and these refs are still not deciding what's going on here. I guess they failed the challenge because Duke has the ball. So travel on Cam Boozer. I swear to God, these refs have been blind all day long. They haven't gotten calls right on out of bounds. Duke had to challenge a play earlier. Michigan that should have challenged a play earlier, it didn't. Now they challenged another play. And then I call a travel right there when it wasn't a fucking travel. If that's a travel, then people are traveling the NBA all the time. Michigan now with a quick two here. 47-44, Duke in the lead. Michigan now down 5, 11:15 to go. Lindenberg blocked by Duke. Cam Boozer. Oh no, they threw it back into play, but Michigan has the ball. Quick little two, mid-range, no good. Duke with the rebound, 11 minutes to play, up 5. For 3, no good. Michigan with the rebound, down 5, 49-44 Duke. 10 and a half to play. To the corner for 3. In and out for Lindenberg. Good news there for Duke. And now Duke crosses midcourt stripe. Still up 5. Michigan pressing hard on defense now. Cam Boozer setting up in the post where he loves to do his operations. But Michigan steals the ball. And out of bounds. How much is ESPN? Okay, so if you're doing the ESPN app, it's $30 a month. It's the same as Game Pass Ultimate. Michigan misses the shot. Duke with the rebound. Less than 10 to play in the game now. And Duke scores to take a 7-point lead. Eli says you can bundle it with Disney and make it cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper if you want the Disney service too. You can bundle it with Disney and Hulu and make all 3 services cheaper that way. But right now I don't have Hulu or Disney. So like I live my life watching, like if I watch, I mostly watch YouTube stuff, okay? And then I have this ESPN app for sports. But I don't really watch anything else right now on net. I don't have no Netflix going on. I got no Hulu going on. There's no TV shows that really interest me right now. I don't know what's going on with that, but there's just no TV shows that interest me. I've been much more interested in other YouTubers' content and sports. So, and I get a lot of use out of this ESPN app. You know, certain times of the year when college football is on, that's every Saturday, hours on end. I mean, yeah, you could go to also your basic antenna too, but also during the week, basic antenna doesn't show a lot of college football. Duke with the layup, up 7, 9 minutes to play. But like Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights, a lot of it is ESPN to watch sports. And it's going to come in handy for the NBA playoffs, the hockey playoffs. It's going to come in handy for tennis majors when I watch those. It comes in handy for college basketball games like this that aren't on broadcast TV. It comes in handy for a bunch of things. ESPN still has a bunch of sports on it. It has baseball still, you know, and so like it's still a must have in my opinion. And I definitely use up enough time on it to justify the $30. Eli says the only person who uses my Disney is my sister, so I'm probably going to cancel it and get HBO Max and ESPN. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. ESPN also now has the WWE premium live events, which I'm going to make myself suffer and torture, and I plan on watching some WWE PLEs and stream my reaction and do live commentary like I am now, especially for like WrestleMania and stuff. Duke is up 5, 53-48, with 8.5 to play. Yeah, with streaming services, man, I just wish they were a lot of it was just all on one. Like for a while there, everything was on Netflix. So like you just had Netflix because that just had everything. But now you got to, there's so many different streaming services. I just don't feel like paying for any of them unless there's something that's actually worthwhile to watch. You know? Let's not forget Netflix lost. They had the final season of You, Big Mouth, Stranger Things, and something else. They had Squid Games. And so, like, what am I watching Netflix for anymore? Spin-offs of those shows that I've already completed? All right, let's see. Eli says, I'm going to get the $19.99 ad plan with HBO, Disney, and Hulu, and then get ESPN with it. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. You'll get a lot of content. But I'll be just as happy as soon as this stream's over tonight. I'm going to be happy watching Kino Casino clips. I'm going to have fun watching Andy and PPP felt the quartering and DSP, and I have fun watching that kind of shit. I have a good time listening to gaming podcasts like Spawncast and IGN Games, which will have NVC and Game Scoop, and watch some cop videos, and that's what I'm going to do in my free time tonight. We're going to commercial. Duke up 5. Last night I was at the bar. I was partying, having a good time. I do that a lot on Friday nights. So yeah. I know I will kind of want to get Hulu again when that Malcolm in the Middle special drops. But it's like it gets annoying to re-up a service just to watch something real quick and then immediately cancel it. It's almost like, man, do you almost just want to go back to just buy something and own it? You know what I mean? Like, can we just but can we have it at a reasonable price? Can like a lot of these shows just be on Prime and then it's $1 per episode? There you go. So like with the Malcolm in the Middle special that's like 4 episodes long, plop down $4, you own it forever. There you go. $1 per episode. And movies should be $2. There you go. And newer release movies could be $5. I don't care. But that would be so much better. But yeah, I'm getting really irritated with streaming services. If you're gonna watch HBO Max, though, there is a show that I do recommend. I recommend you watch. Oh, what is it called? The Penguin. Yeah, Penguin. Penguin's really good. Oh yeah, and the It TV show. Yeah, see, I've considered re-upping my HBO Max subscription just to watch the It prequel TV show. I just haven't done it. And what happens is I actually I could do that, but I just run out of time anyway. Just living life, doing my thing in real life, making content, and then working a regular job, and then watching sports, and then watching other YouTubers that I want to watch. By the time my day is done, I don't have time to sit down and watch TV shows. I'll go to the movies too and stuff like that. I don't have like a big block of time where I'm like, "Hey, I could sit down and watch some It." You know? I don't see any of those services. I don't know. Yeah. We're back. Duke has the ball, up 5. But no, I've had yeah, I don't have most of these services now, but at one point or another in my life, I've had Apple TV, I've had Netflix, I've had Hulu, I've had Disney Plus, I've had HBO Max. Um, I don't know, probably a few more. I don't even remember. Oh, I've had Paramount. I've had them all at different points of my life. But if I were to sign up for every single one of those services, plus my ESPN on just the basic ad plan, I'm probably looking at over $100 for everything. You know what I mean? Because some of these services for the ad supported plans range between $7 to $12. It'd be almost as bad as cable. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like I said, when Netflix, when it was in its golden era in the early 2010s, legitimately, I'm not even joking. It was like $6 a month, no ads, and it had everything. You know? But always love talking about the good old days, don't I? Dollar double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. You know? 25-cent sodas out of vending machines. What have they done to our economy? $5, $5 foot longs from Subway. Now you don't even get a half sub for that. Jeez. It gets ridiculous at a certain point. Yeah, a lot of people cut the cord on cable out of the promise that streaming is cheaper. Well, again, if you own every streaming service, even with the ad supported plans, you own the top 6, 7, 8 streaming services. Oh, yeah, Peacock. That's another one I forgot about. So forget about, okay, let's put ESPN to the side for a second. Let's talk about the others. Peacock, $12. Netflix with the ad supported plan, $10. That's 22. Hulu, $12. So now you're looking at 34. And then Apple TV, I don't even know. I'm going to guess $10. HBO Max, I'm going to guess $10. Let's just say all the streaming services are 10. I'm going to be generous as hell. Every streaming service with ad supported plan is 10, which I know isn't even true. I know it's probably usually more like 12. Right? Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Apple TV, Peacock, Amazon, Paramount. That's eight fucking streaming services that I've had in my life. And if I had them all now, probably about $100 to have them all. And for what? One or two shows that they may have each, and not all year round. All right, Duke has the ball, up 5, 6:12 to go. They shoot the three. It's good. They're calling it a long 2. Duke's up 7 now, 6 minutes to play. I'll say this, going back to streaming services, Eli, I'll say this. If my only hobby, if I didn't have a sports as a hobby or video games or anything like that was a hobby, my only hobby was watching TV shows, good TV shows or whatever, and movies, then yes, I'd pony up the dough. But I have other interests that don't justify me putting up the dough. Duke now with the ball up 6. Field goal good. Duke's up 8 now, their biggest lead of the game. 5:43 left to play. Michigan with the ball. Driving inside, Lindenberg. Trapped. Passes. Tip. It's good. Michigan cuts the lead to 6. Doing a full court press now on Duke. $5:15 to play. No good. Michigan with the ball. 5 minutes to play. $12 extra for no ads for all 3 is crazy. Yeah, and I know so many people that will sign up for the no ads. And I'm like, I know you hate ads. I hate them too, but I am too much of a cheap ass to pay just to not have advertisements. If I didn't want advertisements that badly, I would pay for YouTube Premium $10 a month because I get so fucking tired of YouTube ads, but I don't pay for premium. If I'm going to go ad free on something, the very first thing I'm going ad free on in my life is YouTube. Michigan makes the first free throw, cut the lead to 5. And he makes the second. It's 57-53 Duke with 4:45 to play. So again, there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's HBO, there's Apple, there's Disney Plus, there's Amazon, Peacock. What else am I missing? Now, I do like the Tubi app. The Tubi app's free. Blocked by Duke, but Michigan recovers with the ball. Lindenberg open 3, no good, but gets his own rebound with 4 minutes to play. Mara for Michigan, deep inside. Kick out. Lindenberg for 3. It's good! 57-56 Duke. Michigan hot on their ass. 3:40 to play. It was only a matter of time before Lindenberg made that 3. They've scored 7 straight points the last 2 minutes. We have a whistle. Reach and foul on Michigan. That'll take us to commercial break. With 3:24 to play, Duke with the ball up 57-56. They'll be right back in about 2.5 minutes on commercial. Oh! So, since we are on the topic of streaming services, let me try to name the top show ever for each streaming service while we're on commercial here. So, on Apple TV, they have Severance. And Audible mentioned there to Pluribus, which is a good show. HBO Max, of course, has that It show, and it also has Penguin. Netflix, of course, be best known for Stranger Things and Squid Games. Hulu is interesting. Hulu isn't so much about original shows. It's not. I mostly watch them because they had the Sunday night comedy shows, like animated comedy shows like The Simpsons and Family Guy and shit like that. And I just haven't upped it for this year. Amazon, I really only watch Amazon for Thursday Night Football, and now they do have NBA, and they're expanding in the sports front. Paramount, I know Paramount with Showtime, I was forced to get a few times to get like see Dexter Resurrection and Your Honor. Those are some good shows. But Paramount Plus, the regular ass Paramount Plus, there was the Beavis and Butthead. There was some South Park specials, the Halo TV show, um, Peacock. I know I had to sign up for it at some point to see an NFL game, which is stupid. I had to do that. And, other than that, I don't watch a whole lot of fucking Peacock. We're back from commercial. It's been a back and forth game. We're going down to the wire. Seems like both teams are getting a bunch of offensive rebounds, and that's keeping their possessions alive and getting them points. That being said, this is still a lower scoring game than I expected. I expected Duke winning 76-73. It's 57-56 Duke right now. Seems like I was a touch high. We'll see how these last 324 play out. Alley-oop, Duke with the slam dunk takes the lead 59-56 with about 3 minutes to play. Michigan with the ball now. Missed the layup. Easy layup. They missed it. Less than 3 now to play. You like it? It's a good show. Oh, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would. I just have to debate in my head. Do I want to drop the $12 for it to up the subscription to watch it? And I might drop the money in for Max around the time that the NBA playoffs are going on and the hockey playoffs are going on. No, the NBA, they don't have the NBA anymore. That's right. Max doesn't have the NBA anymore. But if I want to see like more hockey playoff games, I'll need to sign up for Max. When I do that, I can see it. Amazon Prime, The Boys. The Boys, I hear about this show so much, and I see the trailer for it, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. But then I hear they have Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki from Supernatural playing some of the main characters, and I'm like, well, I love Supernatural. Andy Mara now has 4 fouls. Duke is up 59-56. 2.5 to play. Cameron Boozer at the line. First foul shot. Good. Duke takes the 4-point lead. Second foul shot. Good. Duke up 61-56. Oh, he's only in the final season. Yeah, I heard he showed up later. Michigan with the quick two. It's 61-58 Duke with 2:10 left to play. Yeah, it might be one of those situations. Oh, Boozer for three. It's good. Duke with the 6-point lead, 64-61 or 64-58 with a minute 45 to go. By the way, yeah, when it comes to that, when the entirety of the boys is out, I might watch all of it. Michigan nails a three. It's 64-61 Duke with a minute and a half to go. Full court press on Duke right now. We're going down to the wire. Yeah, I did that with Breaking. When all the seasons were out for Breaking Bad, I stumbled across it after people would tell me to watch it, and then I did. They're going to call goaltending. Say Andy Mara did a goaltend on Cameron Boozer's shot. Duke now has a 66-61 lead with a minute 1 seconds left. Oh, yes. I saw Pluribus. I loved it. Yep. But, yeah, this was goaltending. The ball was starting to come down. Mara's a big guy. He's 7'3", but that ball was starting to come down. I mean, you said you like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, so yeah, I would consider Pluribus. I thought it was good. They're reviewing this goaltending call. They may reverse it. I don't think they should. I think the ball was heading down. Let's see what the official review is. It looks like, yeah, Duke scored the last 7 points. This call will stand. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. If because you just told me that you don't like Better Call Saul, but you like Breaking Bad, this show's closer to Better Call Saul than it is a Breaking Bad. I'm just letting you know. It's kind of its own thing, though. Michigan at the line now. Come on, what's going on? All right. Michigan now, second free throw. Good. It's 66-63 Duke with 51 seconds left. They have the ball. Michigan can just play good defense. $30 seconds. Duke with the ball. Michigan trying to not foul, play good defense. No good. Duke with the rebound. Shot clock turned off. No, shot clock is about the same as the game clock. Michigan's going to have to foul. Michigan has to foul, and they do, with 14.6 seconds left. This will send Duke to the line. Eli says, I only watched like the beginning of the first season of Better Call Saul. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I liked it a lot better. So. Or I didn't like it a lot better than Breaking Bad. I just liked the show in general, both shows. All right. So what are they debating here? What are they reviewing? What is the point of the review? Oh, they're seeing did he hit the well, that doesn't make sense. All right, well, whatever they were looking at, maybe they were adjusting the time or something. Duke's getting ready now for some crucial free throws. We're all waiting with bated breath. Isaiah Evans, 88% free throw shooter at the line for Duke. He makes his first shot. Clutch. Duke free throw, second one good. Duke's up 68-63 at 14 seconds left. Timeout, Michigan. Let's see what Eli said here. Should I play the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink game you played on stream? I don't suggest it. Look into Crimson Desert. You might want to get that next month. Yeah, a lot of people are excited for Crimson Desert, but like I've said, I am so fucking burnt out on these open world adventures, dude. I'm just so over them. And I've been that way for years. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I really enjoyed its world. But there's very few of these games where I enjoy these big ass worlds. I'm probably waiting for, as far as like a big ass open world game, probably the next one I'll be excited for will be GTA 6. You're not tired of it? You haven't played one in a hot minute? I haven't either. I'm still tired of it. Well, no, Starfield. I enjoyed Starfield also. I'll say that. Michigan with the ball. Less than 10 seconds now. Jack up a three. No good. Duke has the rebound. They're able to get away. And a slam dunk to end it. Duke wins 70-63, the final score. Congratulations to Duke, my team. They've won. Let's fucking go. Let's go. And I'm gonna fire up another stream. No, I'm not, Eli. After this stream's over, I'm gonna go watch some Kino Casino. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'm gonna relax. I've been busy all day, including this stream. So, I partied last night. I brought my girlfriend back home today. I had to grocery shop and run errands when I got back. I fired up this stream. I got to work tomorrow. And then I got an NBA triple header I'm watching tomorrow. Might stream tomorrow evening, the Celtics game. And then Monday, we're going to do the big Spider-Man stream. So, oh, fuck. Thanks for watching, though, man. Let me see what you said. The only way I'd watch Locale Live is if DSP and Wings and Boogie were the hosts. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, that's it. Like I watch like Ozzy Cobb or Huggy Show, and they'll talk about Locale Live or they put on a few clips. That's basically it. That's so I stay somewhat connected, but not really. I don't have time for that bullshit that they got going on over there. So all right. Don't forget the server smash for Marathon, February 26th. So tomorrow's the 22nd. The 23rd's Monday. We'll do Spider-Man. We'll probably do some Splitgate streams, Splitgate or pool streams, the 24th and the 25th. Of course, you'll get some daily videos and shorts as well. And that server smash is the 26th. Check out Marathon. That's kind of the plan for the rest of the month. So, anyway, do you like the sports streams? Oh, you watch Wing streams still? I don't even watch Wing streams. I watch Breaking Banquet. Oh, good. I'm glad you do. Yeah, like I said, it's just going to be part of the channel. There's going to be gaming streams and there's going to be live action streams like this, where I do some commentary. But if we get to 300 subscribers, I'm doing the karaoke stream. I'll do a big ass karaoke stream. I'll play whatever songs you want me to play and sing to them. So that's the goal, to hit 300 subs. But I lost 2 subscribers when I uploaded Epstein, and then I gained a subscriber back. But a few people were not happy I talked about Epstein. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to talk about that. So, all right. Y'all have a good night, okay? Um, thanks for watching, man. Especially you, Eli. I consider you a friend, man. I'll see you later.